A familiar scene of Chill Pill and Kiss God, the Death Knight and the Paladin, dude! We'll see Chill spill some Paladin blood. Big rat coming down. Oh! I am in shock. Did he crit with everything? Clapped, yeah. I honestly thought Chill was okay. My god. I feel like I need to freeze frame that like part when he's about to, when he's just at fine enough health and then Paladin started to swing his weapon. It's like pictures taken moments before disaster. Jesus. Seavar getting some big blasting damage on the Kiss God though. Lots of missiles flying, trying to see if he can avenge his Night King friend. Man, and we were just talking about, man, Chill Pills does have massive healing. I guess you can't heal when you're stunned, right? And I don't think Chill Pills expected that Paladin burst just to be out of nowhere. Dude, I think that surprised all of us, dude. Kids just got did everything for him crit? Like, what is going on? Big missiles flying for Seavark. Is gonna go for a trinket, trying to see if he can make some damage. Oh! Okay. Hold on. That's only because of the blind? Oh yeah, you couldn't break out of because of blind. That's true, actually. Yeah, you actually couldn't do anything. The blind, it won't let you play the game. You're right. You're actually right. Yeah, it actually, you can't do anything. Yo, can everybody just stop bursting? Now Var is just gonna walk in and just one-shot Seavark or something. Jesus, boys, you guys are nutty. Var trying to see if he can play up the... Oh, Necrolord Hunter is going to be hit by a knockback by a hit, but he doesn't really go far back because he's hanging out by the platform. Is going to throw the Death Chakram. That's going to be touching the Magic Sentinel for Seavar, trying to go for the big damage. Does he get to stun? Ice blocks it. Does he go for the barrage? I think he's trying to see if he can make a barrage happen. Var took a bit of damage there. Var took a bit of damage, does dodge the Arcane Orb, and Seavark is going to have to go for a massive miss, maybe recover, get himself a little bit of health, is going to go for the steps and start eating ASAP. Var is better probably for him to push up, is going to set up a Flesh Scout though. Damn, and he crit big, he big crit, yeah. Actually, that's disgusting how he can blind you and you can't do anything. I don't understand it, dude. 5, awesome, Chicago. Well, hopefully Chicago will be able to put a team together this evening. But if you need to like join with Lockup Ecopium Chicago, or if any of the boys over on the team 1 that want to join team Chicago so they can get the duels up and running ASAP, you guys are more welcome. They're going to be a bit of a knockback into Var, trying to go for Radiant Spark, missiles flying, trying to get himself some cast in, Bark and blast into Barrage, and Var actually is just going to blast it through the shield. Oh no, he's running the shard, isn't he? Because I think he's actually going to blast it through the shield, is he not? I'm wrong on that. Seavar getting hit with a stun, is going to have to eat that stun, no chicken available, that's our temporal afterwards. Is trying to see if he can play up into that Kyrian setup. Ooh, that steel trap actually catches exactly where he was going to go. It's a freezing trap, he knows the ultra time is there, he might as well just stop and place, catch up on many bandages. Was Seavar able to blast through the shields of Var? That's what it looked like it was doing there, wasn't it? I'm wrong on that, maybe it's a feint death shield. Could be wrong. Maybe Var is trying to run the shard for the shield, and that shard does have a pretty big bug to it. Touching the magic in his setup. Seavar does not have a health right now at all. He is trying to go for a bigger Chronosphere. Knock back into Var. Barely any health for Seavar. Trying to go for a big invis. It's going to be him lots of defensive, but that doesn't give any kind of healing. And is going to be kind of locked out for a second there. He tried to see if he can catch up and play up with Var. This is going to go for that stun totem off of that Sunder. Trying to see if he can make some big damage happen of his own. Big haymaker. As an explosion comes through by Var. Is Var playing the legendary with the explosive shot off of your Death Chakra? He might be, honestly. He might be. Crazy. And that's going to be a big chain harvest by Archie. Yo, okay. It's 4 minutes into this duel. I think just about everybody died to basically a one-shot. Basically like a pop cooldowns, a big burst, and then the other guy died. Except maybe for Var versus Seavar, that was a bit more of a longer game. But I think after Var popped off on his coordinated assault, I think that's basically where Seavar just got whittled down over time. You know what I mean? Chipped away at. You watch, he's going to be next the Rogue as a Necrolord. But I guess everybody's able to play the game, right? I guess everybody's able to, you know, play the game and do the things they do. And at least everybody will get a chance in this arena. It'll just be Christina popping off at everybody. Dude, it was a paladin with a gavel, then a barrage of the arcane mage. And then Arhi just walked up to the hunter and just hit him with an execute of that, what is it called? From the Ventier Covenant, Chain Harvest. I mean, I guess it wasn't super execute, super big burst, but it was pretty decent burst. Just more like one button execute. Not quite the burst that everybody else has been doing. Yowashi actually stuck in the capacitor totem in the static field with the stun to follow. Does himself the shield, I believe, from the Necrolord Covenant, still holding on strong. See, reverses a kidney shot into Arhi, trying to go for the big hemotoxin shift play. While available for Arhi, try to see if he can heal through the damage. Just try to see if he can match up to the damage of Yowashi. And it's going to try to see if he can just heal the damage. There goes Ascendance, try to see if he can turn it around. No evasion available for Yowashi. Could click a shadows if he wants to. But Arhi should be able to stay on him as best as possible. Kidney shot, unless you have a chicken, I think it might be over. 1 in Venom and 2 in Venom, and Yowashi does take him out. Fleshcraft back up and rolling. With Hunter XD up next. Throwing in a flare. Probably going to be able to scout Yowashi. No, not quite. Does he see the slime? Does he see the slime out in the open, or is that invisible? If that slime is out in the open, that'd be kind of... He trapped the slime. So does he see it, or did he just throw a trap randomly? I'm actually wondering. Wait a second. This is just a random slime or what? I don't understand. Also, so Yowashi had 2 slimes by the looks of it. How? So the slimes with hats. But it's going to be a hunter trying to see if he can just place a trap in front of him. Does Yowashi walk into it? Trying to see if he can avoid as best as he can. Might just have to at some point. And Hunter is just getting free damage to Yowashi. Get the shot, get it set up into a trinket. Yowashi goes for a vanish. No shield while in stealth. Oh, he does get that shield for a second. He's at least trying to see if he can maybe get himself a bit of a reset. So he is playing the conduit to give him a shield when he resets, but it doesn't give you a perma shield. It's only for like 4 seconds. So it'll let you maybe like if you're running away, keep a shield, get behind the pillar. So it'll absorb dots, but only to a certain extent. Sap onto a hunter, does have the pet near him. It looks like the pet is chased after Yowashi. Try to see if he can get him out of combat, out of stealth. It looks like the pet is going to be able to accomplish that. Yowashi will not be able to get himself a good road onto the hunter. But at least he can do it on the pet. Trap's going to set up on each corner. Steel trap on one side, freezing trap on the other. And looks like Yowashi is going to walk into these. Unless the pet walks into it. Yowashi going in for a blind onto a hunter. Does he have a setup? Could he go for a big kidney shot onto the hunter? He does have Vendetta. You might just have to, dude. Evasion, Vendetta, everything. This is where you want to do the most bursts you can. Does try to go for the spikes. Big and Venoms need to come out. That's going to be feigned death by Hunter for a second. Try to get some damage into Yowashi as Evasion was up for a second. Hunter does have Yowashi out in the open, dotted up. And I think it's only a matter of time before the Rogue ends it. But the Rogue needs to get aggressive trying to. It's going to be a manic bandage with a turtle shell as Yowashi getting sniped on by those kill shots toward the very end. Who's next? Is it going to be Christina? It looks like it's going to be Loco P. Copium. Back on the main dude. Back on the boy. Demonology. I like that. I like that. So far, I think we've seen Loco P. or Kreiser play Destro. Last week, he played a little bit of Affy. This time, I think he's just trying to finish out the week with this PTR week. Or PTR duels this week. With some Demonology, dude. Does he have the stone? The obelisk? Oh, Fell Lord actually getting a couple of good, one cleave at least into Hunter. That's going to be yet another pet running in, try to get it. Does he go for a stun? Oh, there goes the stun. It looked like he was a little bit delayed or maybe dodged completely. Maybe the Feint Death did something to it. But he does have 2 pets on him. And Locope does have a pet of the Hunter behind here. Is able to get a lot of soul shards, getting the doggos in. And as soon as you drop an obelisk, it should be pretty good. Hunter, though, is kind of running long distance away from all these pets, trying to avoid them. Is he maybe trying to get those pets away from a potential obelisk? Because I guess if it sits behind the pillar, like, Locope can just drop an obelisk and all these pets do more auto attacks or faster auto attacks, faster casts. So it should be pretty good overall. Big pet set up by Locope, trying to get a Vile Fiend, going to be a stun out of the Hunter. As all the Demon Doggos, the obelisk is in play. And looks like Hunter is walking away the pet from the obelisk. Feint Death real quick. There's going to be a kill shots coming through. Harpooning over to Locope. Does he have an interrupt? He does have a muzzle if he needs to. Locope tried to see if he can set up the dots, and I think it's over. That drain, I think, does it. And then the dots. If the drain didn't do it, the dots would do it. Without any acceleration ready, Locope did have him set up. Lightforge, the last one left. How's he going to deal with the demonology? I guess he does have the pets to get lots of holy power off of. Can turn evil the main pet, so that's pretty good. That's going to be fear coming out for Loco P. It's going to be immediate adaptation trinket. Lightforge trying to go for the big damage. It's going to be a trinket on Loco P as well, trying to get himself a port out of the way. Lightforge to die. Big blast from the sky. Big wreck available as Lightforge is trying to see if he can end it right now. Mortal Coil, it's going to be a bubble out of Lightforge. I think he just has Loco P locked down. There's nothing he can do, I don't think. Drain live off that. What? Off the Kevin slime is draining that slime. Look at that slime from so far away. He was draining this little guy. He just drained that slime to get himself some heals that actually lived it. Loco P still holding on to a Fell Lord as well as a Tyrant. I don't know if you'll be able to use any of those. You might just have to. Fell Lord rolls in. That's going to be a fear with a big drain, and Loco P just trying to keep himself maintained. He could go for the full Tyrant play here. Try and avoid the Fell Lord as best as possible. Stun onto Loco P. And Lightforge looking to get himself the Gavel procs. Does he have another Gavel? If he has another Gavel, this could be pretty big, especially if he crits. Bubble down. Does also bop. But there's also Shield of Vengeance if he needs to. That is a Tyrant rolling up onto Lightforge. And a Mortal Coil is going to run him in the other direction. Actually, low health at all. Fear again. Endergul done trying to make a play. That adaptation does break him out of the fear. That Tyrant is just hanging out with Lightforge. He's not even attacking him. He's just hanging out like best buds or something. That is going to be a stun and an interrupt by Loco P. Lightforge does not have access to holy abilities for a second. Fleshcraft is available and ready to go as Loco P setting up even more pets of the demonic variety. Lightforge does see himself a big go. There's a port for Loco P. Will not be able to run too far. No trinket available. Blessing protection up for Lightforge. Does he have the go here? Does have the Gavel with Seraphim available? Does he have the big setup? Does he have the big go? Does he have the big play? Does he have the big kill? Rebuke interrupted or actually missed on the drain life, and I think it's going to be Loco P taking him out. Mortal Coil with dots. Just came back as a demonology. That was a rough one, man. That was a tough one. Okay. Interesting.